campsite before they went onto the trails. We did. Now we don't have to stress about anything tonight. Maybe just bears again, but we have a place to sleep.
That's key.
We know what we're doing.
I don't know about that.
Just as a tip, a lot of the things in Yellowstone get packed and full. There's only a certain amount of campsites, and anything that's outside of Yellowstone is miles and miles away. There is no overflow parking here in Yellowstone, so you either need to reserve beforehand or get here early to lock down a campsite like we just did. So the first come, first serve camp spots are Indian Creek, Lewis Lake, and Pebble Creek campgrounds. We happen to get a spot here at Lewis Lake. Yay, home sweet home. Yay. So we're starting off our Yellowstone trip on the wooden paths around the geysers. Right when we arrived, Old Faithful had just erupted. So we're hoping that by the time we do this lap and look at everything else, that we'll make it back in time for the next one. Yellowstone was established in 1872 as the world's first national park, primarily because of its unparalleled collection of geysers, hot springs, mud pots, and steam vents.
It is stinky.
What's it smell like?
Rotten eggs.
It's very, very crowded today, at least around Old Faithful. We're now walking up to the observation point,
where you should be able to see all of the geysers in this vicinity. So I think they call it the Upper Geyser Trail that brings you to observation point. Right now we're kind of just walking a trail to observation point. And from there, we might actually see Old Faithful erupt.
Woo! We were just down there. Now we're up here. No wonder we're out of breath.
Well, we made it up here. We'll say, I was not expecting that hike to be as difficult. But now, we have a beautiful viewpoint of Old Faithful.
The observation point's actually over here, but it's a little crowded and there's trees.
Nice and calm up here.
Nice and calm. You get to avoid a lot of crowds by just doing this hike in the first place. It's pretty cool though. Patiently waiting.
Well, we just got done with the Overlook Trail. It's a beautiful view of Old Faithful. Highly recommended if you have time to watch it twice. But I will say I do think it would be better if you do have a front row view of it. It was still a really cool view, but we couldn't get the sounds or anything like that.
You know, you missed the details even with the zoom in lens, but it was still beautiful.
Yeah.
We're now eating lunch. Very good turkey and cheese sandwich. And look, we got a note from our friends on our car. So we don't really have any service, but we're trying to see where they might go hiking next, according to their map they left us. So we gotta find some service, figure out where we wanna go next, and maybe meet up with them if we can contact them. Okay, so we met up and found our camping friends, April and Dimitri, and we're now headed to Mystic Falls to meet up and do a hike together. This is the van they're renting, so it's pretty easy to spot them. Alright, so now we've met up with our new friends April and Dimitri, and we are headed on the trail to Mystic Falls.
There it is.
Wow, it's so gorgeous, it almost doesn't look real. We want to get in the water, but we're not sure how to get down there yet.
We're gonna get down there somehow.
You next?
Down there? I'd rather go around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around.
That feels so good.
We haven't showered in like, what, 3, 4 days?
3 days.
3 days. I really want to just jump in this water. It's refreshing and we need a bath. Alright, they're going the hard way. We're gonna go the easier way.
That was really fun.
That was so fun! How was the alternative hike?
It was great. It's like an extra bouldering adventure.
Oh yeah.
This girl up top is like, there's a path over there if you guys want. We're like, nah, we chose this way.
Mysterious walkie-talkie.
Be like, hey, we found this.
Yeah.
This is.
Did someone just moan?
This is Dimitri's. Anybody copy? Over. Walkie-talkie found on Mystic Falls Trail. Over.
Wild Cody, Wyoming adventure driver here, out of control. Be careful.
What? Who's walking? I feel like I just.
Like the little Neo thing.
Oh.
I've been doing this for years, and I taught her how to do it. She's better than me. And I'm fun to practice. It's very irritating.
You just like this?
And then it turned into a children's toy.
Like.
Yep.
Don't give up your day job.
Where to next?
Grand Prismatic.
Prismatic?
I think it's called a Grand Prismatic. That's where we're going.
Next stop is the Great Prismatic and Fairy Falls.
That is the Great Prismatic. Just got some insider info that we need to see it from this overlook, or else we're not going to be able to see any colors, which isn't fun. It's very colorful. I love it.
All right, and now we're on to Fairy Falls.
It's a little windy.
Starting a 5-mile hike.
And that feeling was correct.
The feeling was correct. I feel dead, but accomplished. I bet you're dying to put your flip-flops on.
Oh, you know it.
Woo!
Oh, the flip-flops. We did it.
And that's a wrap for day 1 in Yellowstone. We had such a really fun time spontaneously meeting up with our new friends and doing a bunch of hikes. We've hiked about 28,000 steps. So we're really ready to be relaxing and getting off our feet and just chilling for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
And we have our campground already, so we're going there. But anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow. We are doing a wildlife drive. We're gonna try to see some of the bison or moose or bears that are in this park, and we're really looking forward to that. So as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.